Hey guys, we're back for another video. Please make sure that you guys hit that notification button so you are notified when I do video uploads. Also, make sure you guys are in the comment section. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think? Also, if you like the content, please go ahead and hit that like button because it allows me to know what type of videos you guys would like to see. So, if you guys watch reality TV, you are no stranger to the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reality show. In the last couple of weeks, we saw Sierra and ericamena attack Scrappy, and it was very disturbing to me to see women all in a man's face just acting volatile and, screaming and cussing because if the roles were flipped and Scrappy behaved like that to them, it will be a whole nother story. So I think we need to call out this nasty and this disgusting behavior. And also, not only do we need to call it out, but we need to give it a name, okay? We need to give it a name. So let's start with this woman on the screen here, Sierragates. Miss Sierragates, first of all, and I'm going to be honest, when I did my research on Sierra, I found out she was 33. And that was troubling to me because I am 48 and I thought she was my age. So that means she has a very hard look. And I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just speaking facts. When Sierra was introduced to the world, she came on Love and Hip Hop and she had a husband, right? She had a husband, and then we saw that relationship fail. And I don't believe what Sierra stated was the reason for the marriage fail, but I can tell you this. It wasn't her fault, right? So she gave us a million excuses as to why he was such a horrible person. And as women, we sympathize with other women, right? I believed her. I mean, I didn't know her. She said he was a horrible husband, and then she gave us those crocodile tears. I believed her. Yeah, I believed her. Then we saw Sierra and her husband. Oh, my fault. I didn't tell you her husband's name. Her husband's name is, what is his name? Shootergates. Now, I don't know if that's his real name, but I know that's what he goes by. When I looked him up, that was the only name that I can find. So their marriage was dissolved, and we saw Sierra move on to BK, which is this young man on the screen. Very nice looking man, by the way. So BK, or Romel Cummings is his real name. We saw him asked for her to, her hand in marriage, proposed to her. And then she was saying he was such a great person. And then guess what? She said he was a liar, reminded me of what she said about her husband. And she was saying he was a horrible person. So I was stunned because I'm like, okay, because it does happen, right, ladies? We do meet bad men all the time. This happens. And Sierra was all on her platform saying what a terrible person he was. And I was like, okay, that does happen. Then we saw Sierra move from BK to Eric Whitehead. And this is where it gets interesting, guys. Because I'm so glad that Eric decided to speak out because as men are abused mentally, physically, and emotionally, just like women can be abused. But I am so sick of you narcissist, toxic women that overtalk men. You want to be violent, you want to be rude, and you want to be disrespectful. And then you want to say it's the man's fault. He did it. This behavior has got to stop. Now, I know a good percentage of my supporters are women, but come on, women, we got to do what's right. We have to stop this type of behavior. Now, yesterday I told you guys that Bambi was toxic. Now, Sierra, she definitely has some toxic attributes, but I'm going to label her a little different. I think she's a narcissist. From what I see her as a narcissist person. And let me tell you why. Narcissist people, they fall in love, but they struggle to maintain lasting relationships due to their lack of empathy, and they're selfish. Now, we're going to get into a video because Eric Whitehead, which is Sierra's current husband, which is the young man on the screen, like I said, a very nice guy, from what I can tell, and Scrappy, Lil Scrappy, and Kurt were all on live. And we're going to jump into that in a moment, but I wanted to preface some things that were very important. A narcissist person is very self-centered with an exaggerated sense of self-importance. They highly admire themselves, which is fine, but when you couple that with these other personality disorders, you're a narcissist. Sierra needs help. She's running through all of these men because she really has issues that she needs to deal with within herself. That's why she cannot stay out of Scrappy and Bambi's business, because she cannot control her own life. But to be honest, she is the problem. So let's get this video up in which Eric describes everything that I already knew. See, I am on to toxic women, and y'all need to stop. Video is coming up.
Right now, where I'm at,
You just
I say a 4.
You guys see how she treat.
I say a 4 because let me tell you this, right? And I've been vulnerable. I came in, I was very transparent with everything. I done been through a lot. You know, I expressed trauma. You know, I wasn't perfect. I'm still learning and growing every single day, you know, just being a man. And I went to therapy. I'm about to be a year in therapy. I begged her to do counseling as well so we could be on the same page. But a person has to be ready to want to do it and talk and open up. She wasn't ready. And we were constantly arguing and not being able to be on one accord and see eye to eye. At the same time, when I believe in any female, any girl that I'm with, I believe in them. I'm pouring into them. I'm a manager. I'm being a husband before even being engaged. I'm taking care of the kids. I'm doing everything to make the household right. And it's like, you gotta want structure. You gotta want to be with that person. You gotta want to love. You gotta want to be better. If that person does not want to be better, it's never gonna work. I felt like I was fighting for a relationship that she didn't want to fight for, and it's like I feel like I'm forcing her to love me the way I need to be loved. And what part of the game is that? We all talking about you running. You a runner. You're running from accountability. There's no way. And me as a man, right? We both are successful. She had before.
Confident lady.
I had.
Confident lady. 09. Nope.
There's no way I'm saying left and you go right. And then I say, and you say, let's go right. I go right. And shit don't work. And I still go left. But every time I try to do it, it's a problem. That's not healthy. And then now I'm getting disrespected. I'm not going to put my hands on you. I'm not going to disrespect back. But sometimes I do because I'm not perfect. And now I'm the worst dude ever because I'm a man. I'm a voice. I got a voice. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? And trauma is real. I've been in therapy, like I said. I got 2 therapists, a male's perspective and a female's perspective, so I can understand how the women think. And then as a man, you know, just that accountability. All right, this is what it is. You're going into the world, you're becoming more successful every single day. It's a lot. Then, like people be saying, I don't have children yet. I want kids. I come from a big ass family. I want 5 kids. I just was so focused on success, I wasn't out there shooting up the club and wilding. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, let me get this bag right. Then I could be able to give his always dropping off. Me, Adam back. His service bad over there.
Okay.
So I was like, I want to be able, when I do have kids, be able to give them a life that I never had. And I had a great life growing up. So it's tough trying to instill structure in the household with no structure. You're going to look like the bad guy. Then on top of it, they not your kids. You're going to be the issue. They're going to jump you. They're like, whoa, nigga, you knew. What you doing? This my house, mind you. It's like you doing too
Hey,
much. But I'm just
and
telling you
hey,
regular
Eric,
things
I
I
want to
know
say, let me
how I
speak
was
up for
raised
Eric.
with being a man.
Let me stand up for Eric right now, and I just want to tell everybody because I know Eric. Eric is not an abusive motherfucker at all. Like that.
Thank you.
I ain't, man. Listen, bro. Hey, bro. Like you, listen, bro. That nigga not abusive at all, bro. You hear some shit like that, man. You watch this TV show, bro. You hear folks sit up there and lie about shit, bro. You be sitting up there like, bro, you do this for a TV show, bro. You do this for a TV show. You a fuck up somebody's whole situation, whole life for a TV show, bro. Like, or try to have people looking at somebody crazy for a TV show. Like that shit. That's
Crazy.
why motherfuckers don't elevate to where they thought they was gonna go. Cause like I don't give a fuck what's going on. I operate all.
Okay, guys, back for a little commentary. Let's get through this relatively quickly. That was a lot. That was a whole lot. So let's just start off by saying what I did like about Eric. He admitted, he said, hey, I am definitely not perfect. He stated that he's not a violent person. However, he has not always responded the correct way because, I mean, you guys got to be honest. In every situation, we're not always responding the way that we should, and he admitted that. He also stated that he didn't have children because he was too busy working and wanted to make sure when he was ready to have children that he was financially stable and ready to provide. And those are good traits that a man should have. He also stated that he went to therapy because of his own trauma. And that is, really big of a man to actually realize that, because a lot of times men just do not want to go to counseling. But we want to hone in on Sierra. What he stated was he went to therapy for his trauma and felt like since they were in a relationship, she would want to go too. And she said no. You know why? Because narcissists don't do well in counseling. So that would be a no because she is a narcissist. Okay. He said that he found out. Now, keep in mind, this is a lady that actually married him, but that she didn't want structure. We're going to go back to that N word. Narcissists, they can't deal with structure. So that's going to be a no for her. He said that he felt like he was forcing her to love him. And it seemed like she had no accountability. Back to that N word. She's a narcissist. A narcissist, they love themselves, and that is partial the reason why it's hard for them to maintain relationships, because in the beginning they come off as genuine loving people, but when it gets deeper into the relationship they only focus on themselves, and then they on themselves, what am I saying? And see, where the problem comes in is they want to focus on themselves and then they want you to focus on them. You see, they're in a relationship by themselves. um what else here? One of the things that really kind of irritated me, and one of the reasons for doing this video, and I don't know if you guys follow the neighborhood talk, go sometimes and check out their website because there's more information on there. She actually came on and was in the comments, and come to find out that she is a big liar. So the story in which, and you guys saw Scrappy, and Scrappy said he just wanted to clear the air. She made it seem like he was abusive on TV for her storyline. And I believe this is what she does to every man. I believe she did this to BK. I believe she did it to her husband. And I believe she's doing it to Eric because Scrappy came and stated that he is not an abusive person. And Scrappy also said that these people will do anything for a TV show and paint a narrative, which is basically can ruin someone's image. Did you guys catch that? So Sierra is out here lying. Her entire storyline is men. And then she has no intention on being in a relationship. She only wants to bash them on social media, bash them on TV because she's a broken narcissist woman. So what I want you men to do is steer clear of women like this, because what happens is men get broken as well. You run into crazy Sierras and crazy Bambis, and then when nice women that's mentally together meet you, then you're a wreck. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And again, make sure you hit that bell notification, and I'll see you in the next video.